Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. And there it is, guys. In 2024, XRP has surpassed $1 per coin, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably very excited waking up this morning and seeing this today on Saturday, November the 16th, 2024. XRP making a new high, inter-year high, almost $1.10 USD. And just take a look at that. I mean, this is the daily chart. Let me bring this on the hourly for you guys. It's been a slow, steady, and consistently strong move to the upside, and we're still making new highs as I speak here. I wanted to just bring this up. This is the Crypto Compare website, and the reason I want to bring this up was because way back in 2018, yeah, there's a photo of me from back in 2018 when XRP was in around $2.10 per coin. I thought I'd take a photo, and so guys, we're more than halfway there now. Oh, look at that, almost hitting $1.10. It's at $0.098 and 99, and there you go, $1.10. So it's official. XRP has now officially hit $1.10. What I am to expect now is a pullback, a serious pullback where we do go back, and that's fine, guys. We did get above this resistance level here, just blew it out of the water, 94.7. So that was significant. Here, let me just put this chart back on automatic. So we got up above that first and foremost. Now it's looking like $1.42 is going to be the next level. I mean, you can argue this if it's going to be $1.35, $1.42. It's going to be in and around that zone there. Those are highs that we did see back in 2021. But guys, since we're still so early in this cycle, I have a feeling that we are going to see these levels broken a lot sooner than we did back in 2021 when we were caught off guard by the SEC's lawsuit. So I just wanted to mention this in here. Here, let me just give you guys a sense. So back in November of 2020, after the 2020 election, XRP also did pump. Of course, it did just kind of hang for a bit before the SEC lawsuit. Then it dumped. And guys, we lost all this time back in 2021, unfortunately, and that was significant. I mean, we weren't expecting this. It took us about 2 months to get back up to where we needed to be, back up to these levels. It did dip in those 60 plus days. But guys, this time around, it's going to be different because we do not have that lawsuit looming overhead. But the biggie, guys, the biggie is the former inter-year high. If we can get up above $1.97, and if we can do that before the end of the year, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's a lofty ambition. But if we can do that before the end of the year, I think everybody will be very excited, and I think that would mean something very, very promising for XRP price moving forward into 2025. So, you know, I guess I should say Bitcoin is a bit of a footnote today. Generally speaking, you know, we discussed Bitcoin as it is the leader of the market, as we've seen, pretty much since the elections. Bitcoin up to 90,800. So Bitcoin is not doing terribly, that's for sure. This is Bitcoin on the daily. We are seeing a bit of red today on the Bitcoin chart, but nothing to suggest that we are seeing a downward trend. We're trading on low volume. Bitcoin is still hanging on there. Look at that. Fear and greed still in the 80s. Bitcoin dominance at 59.1%. Market cap, guys, is over $3 trillion now. 3.05 trillion. The volume is down a little bit. But if you guys look over here, XRP obviously taking up the lion's share. And this is what I mean when I say last and fast. I know I said it in yesterday's video. I will link yesterday's video up here in the top right-hand corner if you guys didn't catch yesterday's morning video. We did see a surge in the altcoins, and then XRP happens to be the last one. In the last 7 days, XRP has gone up over 100%. And even in the last 24 hours, XRP has gone up 28.3%. So this is the biggest position I hold in crypto, and I'm rich on paper, but I still have to cash out. For more information on what I'm doing, you guys can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. The membership is still only $5 a month, but I am going to be increasing that, guys. For those of you guys getting in now, though, you will be grandfathered in at that $5 price point. We're going to be talking about, different ways to look at targets, broader targets, micro targets. We're going to look at altcoins vis-a-vis Bitcoin. We're going to look at dominance. And when we're going to take a lot of these concepts, and I'm going to let you guys know when I'm cashing out of my cryptos. $5 a month, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. So one of those concepts, guys, is dominance. On average, XRP dominance has continuation of around 740% when it reclaims the 1.66% level. If this plays out at current prices, this would put XRP's market cap at $444 billion. So this is courtesy of Crypto Insight UK, bringing us the XRP dominance chart. One of the things that I wanted to mention that I did talk about the other day was the XRP to BTC dominance. And when we take a look at XRP to BTC dominance, you guys can see now we are very, very much now out of that zone, out of that yellow box area where XRP is now shooting up. So, if you were holding Bitcoin and you wanted to rotate, this was the time, anywhere between March of 24 and pretty much yesterday. Ideally, you would have done it sometime in June or right after the election, before XRP started moving. But here we are, guys. XRP is now moving. Dominance is going to be playing an important role moving forward for not just XRP, but for all my targets. So Andrew's here saying, I think the sentiment is very obvious in the XRP community. XRP has its highest daily close since December 27th, 2021, almost 3 years ago. So yeah, we noticed that on the chart earlier. Bank XRP here posting this. XRP volume, guys, is skyrocketing, and I think that is probably no surprise. In the last 24 hours, XRP trading volume has increased by 81% as the cryptocurrency market faced a sell-off that resulted in nearly $504 million in futures liquidations. Market sentiment turned bearish as markets digested recent comments from Fed Chair Jerome Powell. So maybe I should be talking about this a little more. The rest of the altcoins have taken a bit of a break, taken a bit of a breather. As you guys can see, they're up, but not by as much. Even in the last hour, you guys can see not every single altcoin is moving at the same rate. And, this is also just goes back to, what I've been saying for months now, probably years now. XRP lasted fast. So we're going to see that trend. Bitcoin first, and it's going to go in waves. Bitcoin first, altcoins, then XRP. According to CoinGlass data, crypto-tracked futures recorded nearly 504 million in liquidation. So we're seeing positions getting liquidated. But guys, that money is going into other cryptocurrencies like XRP. Not to mention, there is a lot of great news surrounding XRP. And just by extension, guys, the SEC is getting pummeled. So XRP, SEC, crypto, they kind of all go hand in hand, considering the Ripple SEC lawsuit was a landmark case. Former SEC official Robert Stebbins has emerged as one of the top candidates to replace Gary Gensler. So this also coming from XRP Crypto Wolf. This could be good, guys. According to Fox Business reporter Charles Gasparino, Robert Stebbins, a partner at Wilkie, Farr & Gallagher, is gaining steam as one of the contenders in the race to replace U.S. Security and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler. Stebbins served as the SEC's general under former boss Jay Clayton over the period from May 2017 to December 2020. Keep an eye on his name, Gasparino said in his recent post on the X social media platform, because he could be, he is a very strong contender. Meanwhile, they say the cryptocurrency community is currently awash with speculation about Gary Gensler's seemingly imminent resignation. His recent remarks appear to suggest that the SEC boss might part ways with the agency in the near future. The cryptocurrency community is, of course, waiting for Gensler's departure. I'm sure we all are, guys. It's been way too long. The fact that we even lost that 60 plus days. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that 60 plus days back in 2021, this could have been the difference between XRP getting up to $1.97 and XRP surpassing its all-time high. So, time matters in the market. We're lucky XRP does pump very quickly. So, that's something on our side. Anyway, wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf and, of course, Bank XRP and Anders here just for posting those. Here are some other contenders, potential SEC chairs, courtesy of DJ Peter Vass here. So, Daniel Gallagher was named, Mark Ueda, who is a current SEC commissioner, along with Hester Peirce. They're both SEC commissioners who already are on the right side, I'd say, kind of veering towards the positive side of crypto regulation. They've been consistently critical of the current administration. Brian Brooks, former Binance and U.S. CEO, and Christopher Giancarlo, he's the former CFTC chair. I don't think Chris is going to do it. Daniel Gallagher, Robinhood Chief Legal Officer, a potential. These two would be the most likely candidates, but I guess we will just have to wait and see. I think Brian Brooks would be the best choice, personally. When you hear Brian Brooks talk about cryptocurrency and, his experiences, and he understands XRP, there's so many things that Brian Brooks could bring to the table. I think that could be very, very beneficial. Anyway, wanted to thank Peter for posting that. Michael Branch, guys, bringing this to our attention. Financial institutions will drive RWA tokenization's $1 trillion growth. So this is becoming more and more prevalent. More and more people are speaking out about this too. The real world asset tokenization industry is projected by some to exceed 30 trillion in just 5 years, guys. 2030 is not that far away. I know in the past when someone would say 2030, I think, oh, that's so far in the future. But that's the difference between 2020 and 2025, where we're currently getting into 2020 when the beer flu shut down everything, and now. So that's only 5 years, guys, 5 years away. Real-world tokenization refers to financial and other tangible assets minted on the immutable blockchain ledger, increasing investor accessibility and trading opportunities around these assets. Large financial institutions will be the main drivers of the tokenization sector's significant growth, according to Jesse Knutson, the head of operations at Bitfinex Securities. So I just wanted to bring you guys this clip of Jesse Knutson. First of all, I should bring up his LinkedIn here. So he is head of operations at Bitfinex, but also used to be the VP of financial products at Blockstream, head of sales at MyCoin, equity capital solutions at Macquarie Group in the mid-2010s, and the vice president of Barclays Bank. So he was originally a VP over there in the traditional banking sector. He was recently interviewed by Cointelegraph, and guys, here's what he had to say about the tokenization of everything financial.
More nimble institutions, the fast movers, like the family offices, those kind of guys, I think they'll have an outsized impact in kind of these early days. But eventually, I think the benefits of tokenization, they're going to pull in the mainstream institutional investors, right? So if you're a portfolio manager or if you're a trader on an institutional desk, things like real-time settlement, right? So you sell an asset, you get your cash now, rather than T+2 where you sell it Friday and then you have to wait until next week to get your cash. Or being able to trade things 24/7, right? News comes out at you're a hedge fund in the US, news comes out on TSMC or Samsung, you can trade it immediately. You don't have to wait for market hours. Those are things that are massively attractive, I think, to any kind of investor. And over time, I think that they will be pulled in and want to have those kind of features.
So not only is it better for the individual, better for the industry, it's just going to make, trading and, the exchange of value seamless for people who do transact in a lot of dollars. And guys, this is going to grow the industry. So we could, in fact, guys, be at the beginning of an XRP price pump that will be continuous, that will continue to grow throughout 2025. And we're going to see retracements here and there, but this could be the end of spec. I don't know yet. We're still going to keep our eye on everything here. Michael Branch also bringing this to our attention. So Vanguard may allow crypto ETFs by 2025. Again, another incredible sign that institutions are getting into cryptocurrencies. Vanguard, another huge financial company in the same league as BlackRock. These comments follow the recent performance of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, which have attracted little mainstream attention due to massive daily inflows into the products after Donald Trump's victory. If the current trend persists, Garassi believes Vanguard will allow its customers access to ETFs by 2025. So he is the ETF Foundation president over there at Vanguard. However, he noted that if Bitcoin saw a massive drop of almost 90% before that time, he expects Vanguard to be very pleased with its decision not to allow clients exposure to crypto. So he doesn't actually sound very pro-cryptocurrency, but, if the clients demand it, as we're seeing Bitcoin price and XRP price and all these prices continuing to move to the upside, if the client demands it, well, they kind of don't have a choice, right? I can't believe trolls like this have, decided to try to rain on our parade. Ryan Selkis, 2-bit idiot, posting this. Whoever set up a meeting for Trump with Brad Garlinghouse should be nowhere near crypto policy or the administration, completely disqualifying for that to be an early meeting. The Ripple team was bragging about it to pump XRP. I kind of highly doubt that. He is obviously realizing that, this has a future. Brad Garlinghouse did say the tides are shifting, headwinds are turning to tailwinds. And no, Brad Garlinghouse didn't retweet out the bearable guy photo here, but this tweet here makes it look like that from XRP Drops. I don't know why Ryan Selkis has got such a bee in his bonnet. I can smell fear through the screen, though, says Anders. He did say Brad is paying his PR team the big bucks for the opportunity to fluff Trump on Fox News. But the problem is that Ripple was the reason Fairshake spent money on Senate Democrats and cost the GOP 2 to 3 additional Senate seats. Sorry, Brad, you're getting the Romney treatment. Ooh, shots fired. Brad Garlinghouse, if you guys did not see, made an appearance on Fox with Liz Clayman. And guys, here's what he had to say.
Market sell-off, but not for XRP. It is exploding toward the $1 mark. Right now, it stands at 87 cents. This is a gain of 4.5%, as investors in the seventh largest cryptocurrency are optimistic about the future of the now $3 trillion industry under a Trump presidency. The blockchain payments company Ripple, which uses XRP to enable transactions, jumped dramatically since election night. And it saw big surges earlier this week on speculation that its CEO held a meeting with the president-elect following his victory, and speculation that anti-crypto SEC chief Gary Gensler might soon announce his resignation, which we just talked about with former SEC Director Norm Champ. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is here in a Fox Business exclusive in studio to discuss all of this. Okay, a 70% gain since Election Day. Let me guess, you are a Donald Trump fan, at least, of a presidency as he oversees a crypto world that he's very open-armed to.
For sure. Like, what a difference 10 days makes. We, for years in the United States, have had an attack on the crypto industry. It's been war. And we finally, I think, have a crypto president. The crypto industry has embraced Trump. Trump has embraced the crypto industry.
He really has. He really has.
I think it's very genuine. And I think he sees the opportunity. He sees innovation. He sees entrepreneurship. And look, I'm very excited about what the future holds. I'll point out, you were saying that XRP is up 70+%. Since Election Day, the best performing crypto assets are all U.S. companies or U.S. technologies. This shouldn't be a surprise. The United States SEC has been manipulating and putting pressure on these U.S. companies, U.S. technologies, and now that pressure comes off and they explode upwards. So we shouldn't be surprised by that.
So that is since when that it's all U.S.? That
really since Election Day.
Okay, since Election Day, then that really makes sense.
It does. And if you could even put a number on this, like what has Gary Gensler's war on crypto, you can put an amount on it. We went from 2.2 trillion to basically 3 trillion. So this was an $800 billion unlock just because we now are going to have rational actors who act lawfully. You know, as you know well, states have now even participated in suing the SEC and saying you are not acting lawfully and enforcing the laws.
I got to ask you, the price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I respect that. But to me, it's a yes.
We have been active throughout this election cycle in being very pro-crypto, pro-innovation. And how do we make sure that this Congress and, the president, obviously, it's a totally new day. And I could not be happier about like a Congress that I think is, as Norm said earlier, your guest, we got to get away from regulation through enforcement. That makes no sense.
What about this yesterday, this lawsuit filed by 18 attorneys generals, I believe all from Republican states, suing the SEC, saying that they are allegedly overreaching when it comes to crypto regulation? Did you know that was coming at all?
We did not. And I say to all 18 of those attorney generals, welcome to the party. Look, we have been fighting, Ripple's been fighting this fight since the very beginning. We've spent literally over $150 million fighting the SEC, an unlawful war. And so I'm thrilled they're joined. I wish they would have joined earlier. But, even in their case, what they filed cites the Ripple case over and over. And so they see what has happened. They see how Gensler has overreached. And I only wish there was a way to hold the SEC, hold Gensler, hold some of these people accountable.
And we should say that earlier this week, Robinhood relisted XRP on its platform, driven by what they believe might be this new, more welcoming regulatory environment?
For sure. I mean, this goes back to like the U.S. has finally unlocking this hostility. And I do think things like Robinhood saying, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, but I'm glad they did it now. And, you know, I expect
Robinhood, by the way, up 37% this month alone. Nice move for Robinhood. And Vlad has, the CEO, has sat here and said that crypto has been a huge driver for their bottom line.
I mean, he said that it actually is an order of magnitude, a 10x decrease in cost in order for him to trade.
Brad, thanks for stopping by.
So there you guys go. Brad Garlinghouse saying, you know, he's very happy for the Trump win. Obviously, this is going to bring more clarity, and you know, he's saying, "Welcome to the party," to the 18 the 18 states that now want to sue the SEC. It's been a long time coming, guys. We did miss out. I think. I mean, we didn't miss out. I don't want to say we missed out because I don't want to sound like, oh no, XRP didn't do well in the last bull run. It did okay. But guys, this time I have a feeling it's going to do better. And remember, we're all family here. Even Brad Garlinghouse did call out the XRP family on NBC. Listen to this.
I like the way you characterized it, for the XRP family.
Do they have like a vendetta against you or something? Because it seems like it's always XRP with Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC. It's interesting. I mean, what is it about XRP? Are you that much of a threat to traditional finance, maybe?
You know, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. There's, you know, a lot of people will throw out various ideas. I don't know. It certainly is frustrating. It has been, you know, frustrating to grow the business in the headwinds of a U.S. government agency that I think is acting outside the law in kind of a rogue fashion. But again, in the long run, I think we'll look back on this chapter 5 years from now, and we'll hopefully chuckle and think, okay, that was annoying, that was frustrating. But we're very committed to, you know, not just this market, but to the entire XRP family. And we're going to keep fighting the good fight.
Committed to the XRP family, Ripple fighting the good fight. The sentiment is changing, guys. Real world utility is looking more and more promising, and XRP is surging to new inter-year highs. For more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. But again, that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.